Hi guys, welcome back again to the channel. So you guys, a quick one.
To be very honest with you all, I didn't really want to indulge in this Senator Natasha AKPABIO's case, right? Because I feel like this has actually been happening. Like, she's not the only victim, right? So it's more like we are literally pouring water on a stone. But being the fact that I am actually an advocate for a girl child, like, I really love to speak for women, right? I know the value and how Nigerians has most times silenced the girl child, women, basically. I don't know if whatever thing I'm saying here right now makes sense, but the only thing I know is the fact that Symply Tacha, being Nigerian celebrity, she has literally used her platform to beg Nigerians to do the needful. According to her, Nigeria is one of the worst country, being the fact that, why is it safe to say that a lot of Nigerian celebrities wouldn't want to say anything? Like, how can we have some, you wouldn't tell me that Senator Natasha is the only female senator, right? She is not, but why is everyone not talking?
You know, I think we can all agree that Nigerians are not very serious people. This is what the political class understands, and that's why they can do anything and get away with it, because they know and understand that Nigerians are not very serious people. You guys don't understand the gravity of what just happened. If Senator Natasha is lying, do you understand the gravity of that? Simply means women can wake up and accuse anybody of sexual harassment, accuse any man of rape, and get away with it. It also means that men can rape, sexually harass women, and absolutely nothing will be done. That's how bad the situation is. And yet, people are just there dancing around the whole issue. This is exactly the time where we have to take the bull by its horn. Do you know what this year's International Women's Day team is? March forward for all women and girls. Why are Nigerian women not marching? Why are we all not marching? Those so-called confused individuals that call themselves Nigerian feminists, their voices is nowhere to be heard. Bunch of jokers. If it's to defend sex workers parading themselves as influencers, which I have no problem with, your titties will stand. On our titties will stand. Your voices will be heard. We will hear from you people. We go hear from Ona. We go hear Ona. You will be as loud as fuck. You're only a feminist when it benefits you. Both women and men are supposed to be at the Senate complex asking questions. To the extent that the president feels this. Do y'all understand we have 109 senators in Nigeria, and out of 109, only 4. 105 is all men. Women are not properly represented across board. We have never had a female governor. This is how disenfranchised women are. Women are always given the backseat. This is a woman that more than 100,000 people gave their votes to, give their voices to, for her to speak on their behalf. And she's facing 6 months suspension. Oh my God, no. When 1 out of 4 female senators is making an allegation like this, it should not be swept under the carpet, and it should not be treated lightly at all, because we should see this as women being silenced. And if she is telling a lie, she should be dealt with, and dealt with properly. The number 3 citizen of Nigeria is being dragged for something that could be a lie or could be true. This needs to be cleared. It's too important of a man for a story like this to pop up and we don't get to the end of it. And if she isn't telling a lie, whoever she's accusing should be dealt with, and dealt with properly. Nigerians, I don't know what is really wrong with us people. Where did we get it wrong in this 2025? Where? If a woman of that level is struggling to get justice, struggling to be heard, then who am I? What is the fate of that average 18-year-old girl in Ibadan? Of that average 18-year-old girl in Delta State? Of that average 26-year-old girl in Sokoto? This is how we plan to stand for women. This is how we plan to do it in 2025. Nah, disappointing to say the least.
Symply Tacha, I applaud your bravery. Thank you so much for speaking up. But how can only one senator plead on behalf of Natasha? What this man said was the fact that he is begging them, being the fact that they are like one family, right? That they should please reduce Senator Natasha's suspension rate from 6 months to 3 months. That is it. And you guys remember that she is to serve that 6 months without no salary. Let's listen to him.
This injustice will not be sustained. The pursuit for justice.
We will continue to remain the one family that we have adopted for ourselves in the past, believing that Nigerians are looking up to us for laws and checks that bring succor to the ordinary Nigerian. I think that, as unfortunate as it is, this distraction is avoidable. And after today, Mr. President, I hope very sincerely that all of us will put hands together to ensure that we abide by the rules of the Senate, that we conform ourselves and focus ourselves very, very sensibly on the reasons why we are here, to make laws for this country. to attract benefits to our constituencies and ensure that Nigerians benefit from good governance.
I am supporting AKPABIO because he's a Senate president. Number 2, he's somebody's husband. He's not looking at Natasha. Natasha is just a senator. He doesn't have time with Natasha. Natasha should free AKPABIO. AKPABIO is somebody's father. He's a grandfather. He's somebody's husband. He's somebody's son. Natasha should face her husband and leave AKPABIO alone. A man is free to look at a woman. That is the end. We should stop blackmailing AKPABIO. AKPABIO is AKPABIO. He should stop it.
You know what they should investigate?
Investigate what? Did you miss AKPABIO with Natasha in the bed? You don't mean AKPABIO talking to Natasha by the roadside? Did you mean AKPABIO talking to Natasha that I love you?
My dear Nigerians, I hope we get to realize that this whole Natasha Akpoti's case doesn't just end with her. It goes a long way to pass a very strong message to the average Nigerian young girl who is watching, to that teenager who is watching and seeing how recklessly a petition for sexual harassment has been treated. She's wondering and asking if that woman of high caliber or such level could raise an issue of sexual harassment and no proper investigation has been done over it. Who is she to come out openly to cry out that she has been sexually harassed? Oh, we keep preaching that victims of sexual assault should speak up. Is this the kind of society that they should speak out to? It is even more disturbing to see women leading in the protest, but I'm the least surprised because I've always known that women are their own enemies. But I hope you understand the implications and the ripple effect of all of this drama playing out in the Senate, because at the end of the day, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
Those in support of prayer will say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. I'd put the question. Those in support of prayer one say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. How do you amend a prayer that is unanimous?
Wow. So Senator Natasha Akpoti had been suspended for 6 months. You hear the craziest parts? When they brought up the prayers, they say those in support say aye, everybody aye. Those against say nay. Even one person no support her. Now, I immediately sent and gave one of my chairman because I told him, I said, this is a white elephant project. These fights cannot yield anything. Do you understand? Do you know what Natasha tried to do? Natasha tried to take the president to report the Senate president to the Senate.
And I just want to say this. People are glazing over the fact that these people, they suspended her not because she lied, not because they did investigation and they found out that she lied. They suspended her because she brought it up to the public and she introduced public scrutiny to the Senate and its presiding officer. Not because she lied, not because they made an investigation, a proper investigation, and they brought evidence to counterclaim her allegations. She was not suspended because she lied. She was suspended for violating a rule of the Senate. Not because she lied. They didn't suspend her because she lied. They suspended her because she made it public. They don't know if she lied or not because they did not do any investigation to find out whether it is true what he did or not. They just suspended her because she made it public. Like, I need people to understand this. Like, I need this understanding there.
I decided to play the last video because I wanted you guys to hear one of the reasons, because people kept dropping comments like, why was she really suspended when they have not done an investigation, right? The thing there is that according to the report, she got suspended because she disobeyed the Senate rule. I don't think her utterances and the way she went about the whole thing was actually approved. Probably there is a certain way she would have done that. Whereas there's a lot of people, calling her names like Ashawo, why she was just trying to fight a lost battle. Was she the only person, a lot of things. See, let me say something. If people, vulnerable people, intellectual people, like people are on that level, like I mean the levels of Senator Natasha, is feeling this humiliated. God. Like I said before, I'm a very emotional person, and most times I don't like my emotions to get the best out of me. This is the reason why I don't want to react. I have been following this news back to back, but the way this whole thing is going, or the way it is leading, was totally against how I thought it was going to come out. Like, I was actually expecting something better, but the twist is the thing that is literally shocking me. Like, getting this lady suspended for 6 months without no salary. They listed about 6 things, penalties, fines that this woman is going to, like, I don't even think if she comes back, whether that office will still be available for her. Like, how can all these women, like, wouldn't tell me that she does not have friends there. How can they, when they asked, do they want them to pass the 6 months? Nobody said nah. Nobody tried to save this woman. It's Senator Natasha the problem now. Like, it's Senator Natasha, the most hated senator in the midst of every other person. Please, I would like to know in the comments, because with the way this whole thing is going, to be very, very honest with you all, it has put me drastically up my feet. Like, I don't even know how to put my mind, but thank God Natasha actually spoke my mind. I'm sharing this video because Symply Tacha, being the fact that she's an SBBM SBBM contestant, and of course she has been doing great things for herself, spoke my mind. I was like, there's nothing that will make me not to react on this video. It is insane. But nevertheless, let me know what you guys think in the comments.
Share my videos to reach wider audience. I will see you all in my next video. Stay happy, be kind, and be blessed. Bye guys.